Welcome to Alaska, the last frontier, a land of rugged beauty and untamed wilderness. This is a place where nature reigns supreme, where glaciers carve through mountains, where rivers teem with salmon, and where the northern lights ignite the night sky. Alaska is the largest state in the US, but it's also the least densely populated. This makes it a haven for wildlife and a paradise for adventurers seeking solitude and breathtaking landscapes. Get ready to explore a land of extremes, from towering mountains to icy glaciers. Alaska will test your limits, so pack your gear, grab your sense of adventure, and join me as we journey into the heart of Alaska. Alaska is a land of contrasts. It's a place where you can experience almost 24 hours of daylight in the summer and nearly complete darkness in the winter. This dramatic cycle of light and dark shapes the lives of all creatures that call Alaska home, from the mighty grizzly bear to the delicate wildflowers that carpet the meadows in spring. We'll journey through dense forests, home to towering Sitka spruce and western hemlock trees. We'll trek across the vast tundra, a seemingly barren landscape that explodes with life in the brief summer months. And we'll explore the rugged coastline, where whales breach in the icy waters and eagles soar overhead. Each ecosystem in Alaska is teeming with life. Get ready to witness the raw power and beauty of nature. Step into the Tongass, America's largest national forest, a sprawling wilderness of towering trees and hidden wonders. Here, ancient Sitka spruce trees reach for the sky, some over 800 years old, their massive trunks draped in moss. A testament to the enduring power of nature, the forest floor is a lush carpet of ferns and mosses, a haven for deer, wolves and black bears, their tracks crisscrossing the damp earth, signs of their silent movements through the undergrowth. Listen closely. The air hums with the sound of insects, and the distant call of a pileated woodpecker echoes through the trees. These forests are not just home to wildlife, they are also vital to the health of our planet, absorbing vast amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and releasing life-giving oxygen. Protecting these forests is crucial, not just for Alaska, but for the future of our planet. For in these ancient woods, you'll find a sense of peace and wonder that few places on Earth can offer. Beyond the forest lies a different world, the Arctic tundra, a vast, windswept expanse of permafrost and low-lying vegetation. It's a harsh environment, where temperatures plummet in the winter and the sun barely peaks above the horizon for months on end. But life finds a way. In the spring, the tundra transforms. A carpet of wildflowers bursts into bloom, painting the landscape in vibrant hues of purple, yellow and white. Caribou, with their impressive antlers, migrate across the tundra in search of food, their hooves drumming a steady rhythm against the frozen ground. Arctic foxes, their white coats blending seamlessly with the snow, hunt for lemmings and voles, their sharp eyes scanning the landscape for the slightest movement. The tundra may seem desolate at first glance, but look closer and you'll discover a world teeming with resilience and beauty. Here, survival is a triumph. Alaska's coastline is a breathtaking tapestry of fjords, glaciers, and islands carved by ancient ice and relentless ocean currents. Here, the Pacific Ocean crashes against towering cliffs, creating a symphony of sound and spray, while humpback whales breach the surface, their massive bodies dwarfing the fishing boats below. Sea otters, playful and agile, frolic in the kelp forests, their thick fur keeping them warm in the frigid waters, while bald eagles with their piercing gaze perch atop Sitka spruce trees, scanning the shoreline for their next meal. The coastal waters teem with life, from salmon returning to their spawning grounds to sea lions basking on rocky shores. So, come explore the hidden coves and rugged shores of Alaska's coast and witness the raw power and delicate balance of this extraordinary ecosystem. Few animals embody the wild spirit of Alaska like the brown bear. These majestic creatures, also known as grizzly bears, are the undisputed lords of the last frontier. They roam the forests, meadows, and riverbanks, their presence a powerful reminder of nature's raw power. In the spring, after months of hibernation, they emerge from their dens, hungry and ready to feed. Their massive claws, some exceeding 4 inches in length, are formidable tools for digging for roots, overturning rocks in search of insects and catching salmon in the rushing rivers. Don't let their size fool you. Brown bears are surprisingly agile. They can run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. Observing a brown bear in the wild is a privilege, a humbling reminder of the awe-inspiring power and majesty of the natural world. But remember, these are wild animals. Admire them from a distance and always respect their space. Every year, Alaska's rivers come alive with a spectacle that's as ancient as it is awe-inspiring: the salmon run. Millions of salmon, driven by an instinct older than time itself, return from the vastness of the ocean to the rivers and streams of their birth to spawn the next generation. It's a journey fraught with danger. As the salmon fight their way upstream, they must navigate treacherous rapids, leap over waterfalls, and evade hungry predators. Bears gather along the riverbanks, their claws outstretched, eager for a hearty meal. Eagles circle overhead, their keen eyesight scanning the water for a flash of silver. And wolves patrol the shores, their howls echoing through the forest. Once they've spawned, their life cycle complete, they die, their bodies returning nutrients to the ecosystem that sustained them. The salmon run is a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of life in Alaska. Venture into the icy waters off Alaska's coast and you'll enter a world ruled by giants, whales. These magnificent creatures, some weighing over 40 tons and reaching lengths of over 50 feet, migrate thousands of miles each year to feed in Alaska's nutrient-rich waters. Humpback whales, known for their acrobatic displays and haunting songs, gather in large numbers to feast on krill and small fish. Their massive tails, sometimes exceeding 15 feet in width, propel them through the water with surprising grace. Orcas, also known as killer whales, roam the waters in pods, their distinctive black and white markings making them easily recognizable. These highly intelligent predators are at the top of the food chain, feeding on fish, seals, and even other whales. Witnessing these giants of the deep in their natural habitat is an unforgettable experience. The skies above Alaska are alive with the beating wings of some of the most impressive birds on Earth. The bald eagle, America's national emblem, is a common sight, its piercing gaze scanning the landscape from its perch atop a towering Sitka spruce. With a wingspan that can reach over 7 feet, it commands the skies, a symbol of freedom and power. Golden eagles, their feathers a rich brown with a golden sheen on their head and neck, also patrol the skies, their sharp talons capable of snatching up ground squirrels and marmots. Puffins, with their colourful beaks and clumsy gait on land, nest in colonies on coastal cliffs, their comical antics a delight to watch. From the smallest songbird to the largest raptor, birds play a vital role in Alaska's ecosystems. Alaska's history is as dramatic and unforgiving as its landscape. The Klondike Gold Rush of the late 1890s drew thousands of prospectors to the region, lured by the promise of riches. They braved treacherous conditions, scaling mountains and navigating icy rivers in pursuit of their fortunes. While many left empty-handed, their grit and determination left an indelible mark on Alaska's character. The remnants of this era, from abandoned mining towns to rusting dredges, serve as a poignant reminder of the boom and bust cycles that have shaped Alaska's past. But long before the arrival of the gold seekers, Alaska was home to indigenous peoples who had thrived in this challenging environment for millennia. Their stories, passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into a rich cultural heritage that continues to shape Alaska's identity today. Across Alaska's vast expanse, indigenous communities continue to honor their ancestral traditions. From the Inupiat of the Arctic to the Tlingit and Haida of the southeast, their cultures are deeply rooted in a profound respect for the natural world. Their languages, unique and vibrant, reflect their intimate knowledge of the land and its creatures. Traditional dances and songs passed down through generations tell stories of creation, survival, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Subsistence hunting and fishing, practiced for millennia, remain central to their way of life, providing sustenance and reinforcing their connection to the land. These practices are not merely relics of the past. They are living traditions that continue to shape the lives of indigenous Alaskans. Today, Alaska is a melting pot of cultures, a place where indigenous traditions blend with the influences of those who arrived more recently, from the Russian heritage of Sitka to the Scandinavian influences in the Matanuska-Susitna Valley. Alaska's cultural tapestry is as diverse as its landscape. This blend of cultures is reflected in everything from the state's cuisine, a fusion of fresh seafood and wild game with global flavors, to its art scene, where traditional indigenous motifs inspire contemporary artists. A spirit of independence and self-reliance, forged in the crucible of Alaska's challenging environment, unites Alaskans from all walks of life. This shared spirit of adventure and respect for the land creates a sense of community that transcends cultural differences. Step off the beaten path in Alaska and you'll find yourself truly alone, surrounded by a vastness that stretches to the horizon. This is a place where the only sounds are the wind whispering through the trees, the rush of a glacial river, and the distant call of a loon echoing across a still lake. Here the wilderness whispers to your soul, inviting you to slow down, breathe deep, and reconnect with the natural rhythms of life. Lace up your hiking boots and set off on a trail that winds through dense forests, past cascading waterfalls, and up to breathtaking mountain vistas. Pitch your tent under a canopy of stars, brighter than you've ever seen before. In Alaska's untamed wilderness, you'll find a sense of peace and solitude that's increasingly rare in our modern world. It's a place to escape the noise and distractions of everyday life. For those who crave adrenaline, Alaska offers a playground of adventure unlike any other. This is a land where you can test your limits against some of the most challenging and rewarding terrain on Earth. Scale towering mountains, their peaks shrouded in mist and legend. Navigate raging rivers in a raft, the water churning and frothing as you navigate rapids with names like Devil's Canyon and Whitewater Fury. Or strap on a pair of skis and carve your own tracks down pristine slopes, the powder snow billowing behind you like a white cloud. Alaska's vast wilderness offers endless opportunities for exploration and adventure. From heli-skiing on remote glaciers to dog sledding across frozen tundra, there's an adventure here for every taste and skill level. So come prepared, be safe, and experience the thrill of a lifetime in the last frontier. The future of Alaska, with its pristine landscapes and abundant wildlife, lies in our hands. It's a responsibility we must embrace, for future generations deserve to experience the same sense of wonder and awe that Alaska inspires in us today. Preserving Alaska's wild beauty requires a conscious effort to minimize our impact on this fragile ecosystem. Choose sustainable tourism practices that support local communities and protect the environment, respect wildlife and observe them from a distance. And make your voice heard in support of policies that prioritize conservation and responsible stewardship of Alaska's natural resources. Every action, no matter how small, can make a difference in preserving this last frontier for generations to come. Let's be guardians of this extraordinary land. We've journeyed through dense forests, scaled towering mountains, and navigated icy waters. We've witnessed the raw power of nature and the delicate balance of life in this extraordinary land. But Alaska is more than just a stunning backdrop. It's a place that gets under your skin. It stays with you long after you've left its shores. The spirit of Alaska is one of resilience, of survival against all odds. It's a place where nature still dictates the rhythm of life, where the wildness reminds us of our own place in the grand scheme of things. And it's a reminder that we have a responsibility to protect this legacy, not just for ourselves, but for future generations who deserve to experience the same awe and wonder that Alaska inspires in us today. So what will you take away from your journey to Alaska? Will it be the breathtaking scenery, the thrill of adventure, or will it be something more profound? Alaska has a way of changing people, of shifting perspectives, of reminding us what truly matters. It's a call to reconnect with nature, to rediscover the wildness within ourselves, and to become stewards of this extraordinary planet we call home. So answer the call of the wild. Let Alaska's spirit ignite your own sense of adventure and carry its lessons of resilience, respect, and responsibility with you wherever you go. For in protecting wild places like Alaska, we protect not just a piece of land, but a part of ourselves. Go explore, discover, and let the wildness of Alaska change you forever.